welcome to the CamijoKnit's podcast. Today it is Friday, September 23rd. This will be episode 55. And today has been a hectic day. I will share that with you in a little bit. First, let me just say hello and welcome to those of you who are new. My name is Camilla. I live here in Denmark with my family. I used to work as a teacher, but this year I'm going just all in on the CamijoKnit business, which is hand-dyed yarn, knitting patterns. So I work as both a knitwear designer and hand dyer. And I have a little extra things in my shop as well. I do stitch markers every now and then and project bags and what have you. Today I have been packing all my 60 advent calendars. I did not take into consideration when I put these online how long it would actually take me to pack 1,440 mini skeins into one individual wrapping for everyone, because of course you have to open a skein. I can't just throw 24 minis in a box and ship them. And today I was so happy to have a bunch of friends here, and we made like a small factory with all the boxes and the tissue paper and made an order. So I hope, fingers crossed, that the number outside of the box is also the same, corresponding with the yarn that's supposed to be inside the box. I'm really hoping everything is turning out good. So that was a huge amount of work, but also so much fun, especially when you have good friends like I do to help you out. So happy. I feel so perfect. I will put in at the end of the episode, I just filmed right now all the boxes in the living room. So if you're curious to see what it looks like when they're all boxed, stay tuned for that. I will put that in the end. So finished things I have to share with you today is, I'm looking over here because my only finished object is over here. In my latest episode, before my episode on the Fanø Festival, which if you have not seen my little vlog from Fanø, and if you want to, you can, I will put up a little link up here so you can see. And when I packed all the stuff to go to Fanø, I always feel like, okay, so if I finish this, then I need something else to knit on. And what if I finish that? I'll need something else to knit on as well. So I did bring a pair of socks. Actually, I think I finished the socks before we even went to Fanø. So this is my only, I will return to talking about what to pack for the Fanø Festival, but this is my only finished object since the last time. These are my summer socks from my summer sock box that was released in, I think, June or July. And yeah, they turned out pretty nice, I think. A little crazy color, not usually my kind of, my yarn doesn't usually have these kind of colors so bright, but for summer socks I really like this tropical swimming pool flamingo, kind of a Miami vibe, I think, with these socks. So yeah, I think they turned out pretty good. So then when we had to pack for Fanø, of course I had to bring my shawl, the same Viber shawl that I showed you the last time, that I actually did quite a progress on that shawl. It's fun to have a project that's easy to bring along, and because this shawl doesn't weigh anything, it's really easy to take with me. And as you can see, it really grew. So I have a progress keeper somewhere to keep track here. So after this one, I need 13 rows of the mohair, and I have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I really don't have that far to go. Except of course the rows are getting longer and longer every time because of the increases. So this is turning out pretty good. I'm really happy about both the color and the result. But I have shown this before, so I'm not gonna talk too much about that. But I'm still working on it, and maybe next time you will see a finished shawl. Wouldn't that be something? What else? Well, I made a list. Today, finally, I will publish the Esther sweater. And I have not made a coat yet, but I will make a coat before before this episode goes online. So if you use the code Esther20, I'll put that down below, you will get 20% off the pattern this weekend only. So, and that code is good for both Ravelry and my homepage. It really doesn't make any difference for me if you buy it Ravelry or at my own website. I'm guessing if you have a lot of patterns already on Ravelry, you kind of like to have them in the same place. And if not, both places, I make sure if there will ever be a updated version, you will automatically get one when you buy patterns from Ravelry or my own site. So that's always a good idea. I don't have the Esther sweater here to show. I actually think it's in Esther's room. So let's just leave it in Esther's room. I will put up a picture somewhere here so you can see exactly what that sweater looks like. And of course sometime today, I will have that on Instagram as well. My plan for today was to publish the sweater and have everything ready. But since all my friends were here and they just kind of said, yeah, well, let's just get all the advents calendars packed. I was kind of, yeah, okay, let me just take advantage of them being here and that could actually help me pack. So I didn't have the time to do the Esther sweater, make that ready and available online yet. So I will do that before this will upload. So I think we will all be good. Hectic day, good day. And this coffee mug I bought at Fanø at a Danish ceramist called Kajte. And if you're curious to see a little bit more about that place, you can check out the Fanø vlog. I have showed some footage of her what she had in her little booth. So another thing is that with advents, I have made more advents that I have sold. So I will announce on Instagram at some point if there will be anyone left. There will be some left. I will announce on Instagram when that will be on a shop update, so you'll have a chance to get an advent if you did not already get one. So stay tuned on Instagram for that, because I will announce when the shop update will be. And I still have 3 October boxes left. I thought I was gonna keep one for me, but I have decided to. That's fine. You can you can have that as well. So there will be there's 2 gold October boxes left, like in the gold sock base with the gold stellina. 2 of those and 1 regular. And yeah, so there are only those left. So if you want to grab an October box, make sure to do that before they sell out. And I have them right here, so I'm a little scared I might accidentally show, and I don't want to. The ones I have sold has already been sent out, so if you have not gotten yours yet, it's on its way. And before I share something else with you, I just want to the only yarn I bought at Fanø was 1 self-striping yarn from a Lonely Sock Lady. And I said in the vlog that I forgot the yarn in my friend's yarn basket, and she was here today. So it is called Fire Roasted Marshmallows, and this is it. So it's a typical 75-25, and it is this one. So the gray is a mini, so if you open the skein, Lone twists the mini with the silk striping. So this is the silk striping yarn. These are the stripes, red, orange, burnt something white, and I think they're just so cute. And the gray mini to go. So at some point I will sit down and enjoy knitting these for myself. It's only a 50-gram skein, and that's fine. I have knit before with her yarn that was only a 50-gram skein, and I just make a shorter cuff. It's really no problem. I think I make like 20 rows or something like that before I put in my heel. So I can't wait to get these on my needles. I don't have any socks on my needles right now, which I usually do, but since this shawl is really so easy to bring with me, I just bring that. So there is well. That is why my mind is just tired. That is why I do not have a pair of socks on my needles, because I bring that. Good. Let me show you something that was in the mail today, because I have started to attend to these yarn festivals as a vendor. The last time I was in Roskilde, I did not have any sign or anything with my name on it. And I had actually a few people say, we didn't even know you were here. We didn't see any sign. So I had this made. Yes. I had this made. Whoa. Isn't that just perfect? So when I go as a vendor, you can see my sign. It just came today, and I was just just very relieved to see that the colors was okay, and that my name is like sharp, it's not blurry or anything like that. So I'm very pleased. I have this made the same place as I have all my patterns printed, and everything I needed printed, I printed it this place. So I'm really happy it turned out good. And I also have something. I was playing around when I was doing, no, I can't even reveal anything about that. But I was playing the other day in the yarn studio, and I made 3 of these. And I think they're pretty cool Halloween vibe to them. They are black and they are speckled. And I only have these 3. And I thought I would pair them with this crazy. I'm just gonna put a clip in now showing you how this looks before I twisted these into mini skein, so you can see. I put this on as a little reel on Instagram, and I got so many positive response. And this is the result. It's hard to see because it's a little dark outside. But it is purple. It is red purple to blue purple. And I forgot the name. I gave it a pretty cool name, and I forgot now what it was. Cycle. Hold on, let me just double check, because it was actually pretty neat. The name of the mini is, I think you would say, Silak. It is a superhero. And I just googled superheroes with these kind of colors, and I found, I think it's a Silak. Anyway, that's why I named it. So I thought it would be nice to pair this skein with one of these purples and one of these minty ones, because there's some mint in this, and make this a Halloween skein, because I did not do Halloween sock boxes this year. I didn't even do that last year, because last year I didn't even dye yarn. I just started dyeing yarn. So I did some Honey's Halloween sock sets. But I thought I would just do 3 and have them on. And I will put these on under sock sets. So go look for them there if you want to have one of these one of a kind. There's 3 of a kind sock sets. I'll put these online, and I will not make advertisements for that on Instagram, so not yet at least. So sometimes I like for you guys that watch my channel to be the first ones to know. So if you want to grab that sock set, you should do it now before I make any. If it's not sold during the weekend, I will put a picture on Instagram on Monday, I think. Something else came in the mail. Some of you might know that I am a huge Hobonichi fan, and I always have a Hobonichi calendar. If you do not know what it is, it's just a normal calendar. It has every month so you can see your entire month, like in small squares. It has like an overview of the week, so you can plan your week. And it also has a page for every day. And I didn't order anything except the calendar itself. It looks like this. And as you can see here, this is full days. And it has, hold on, let me just show you what it looks like. So you can plan your month like this. It has a little square for every day of the month. So if you need an overview of the month, it has that. And also if you want just for the week, you can do that. The new thing about this Hobonichi for the next year is that it's available in English. Usually this one that's an A5 is only available in Japanese, but this year they made it available in English as well. I'm kind of torn in two with that, because I think that all the Japanese signs just look so cool, but at the same time I'm just so sad that I don't understand any of it, and they always have like really cool quotes at the bottom of every day, and I could never understand them, of course, and I couldn't even look them up because I can't write the Japanese on my computer. So I'm very happy that they translated it for non-Japanese speaking people like me. So I got this, and every year you also get a new pen, and next year it's brown, so it looks like this. And it's just, I can show you the old one that I have from last year, maybe. Last year it was mint. This one. Cool thing is you can kind of change if you want to write with the red or the blue or the black. And I remember I had pens like this when I was a kid with all different colors, but the quality of the pen is really good. So I really actually enjoy writing with the pen. And I didn't open this before. I'm not really sure what it is. It looks like a little bag. A little 2023 bag. Ha! I love these Japanese clothes. How cool is this? Pretty cool. I'm not really sure what it's for. Maybe for a calendar, maybe for something else. But it's cute nonetheless. And I think that's actually it for knitting. And it feels good to have all these advents out of the way. Now I can kind of focus on going back to being creative in the dye studio, and also really need to be writing down some of my knitting patterns, because let me turn on this light on. That was a little bit better, I think. The True Blue sweater is finished. I showed you the last time, and Esther actually brought it with her to the boarding school. So I can show you the True Blue sweater today, and I don't think that makes any difference. You can watch episode 54 if you're curious to see what it looks like, but I really need to write down the pattern for that. Today we will be releasing, it's only me. I will be releasing the Esther sweater, and very soon I will be publishing my Mega Diamond sweater. I have testers working on that right now, and I actually for the first time wrote the pattern in English first, and I don't know if that's actually a good idea or not, because now I have to translate it back to English. But yeah, it's always hard when I have to do both languages. Sometimes I will just do the Danish version. Usually that's what I do the Danish version, and then I send it to my tech editor and she will translate it and get that out of the way for me. But that also means that English speaking testers will not be testing, because when I need the testers to test, and then I translate to English, so I don't have to work on the pattern twice. But this time I did do the English pattern first, Also because I know my friend Mega really wanted to test this one. So I thought I might as well just write that in English so I don't have to do the work twice and then change it whenever I discover something is not good. So I did the English version first this time. So yeah, I'm really hoping that'll be out soon. Since I started to dye yarn, that industry just kind of takes over. I just had another yarn store contact me if I wanted to dye yarn for her store, and that's on Sjælland in a smaller town called Næstved. So right now I am in 2 yarn stores here in this part of Denmark, which is on the peninsula of Jylland, and Næstved is on the island, which isn't the same island as our capital, Copenhagen. So I'm getting out there. And it's of course wonderful, but it also takes my time from writing pattern, which was in the beginning was my biggest concern. So I really think that now that the advent's out of the way, I need to schedule my week and say which days is for dyeing and which days are for writing patterns. So I really think I should get more structured with that. Also because I think that I feel that when a store has ordered yarn from me, it's my duty to make sure that they get their the things that they ordered before I work for me. But I actually think I need to balance the two, so I also remember to work for me and not only work for others. So that's a balance, because it's also butter on the bread, as we say, when you have wholesale orders. Of course, that's important. So, but I'm happy. I'm really happy that this is, it's turning out pretty good. I have only been staying home since in the middle of, well, of course we had a summer holiday, but I was supposed to go back to my teaching job in the beginning of August. So it has been, what, 7 weeks of me working in the CamijoKnit instead of at the school. And I must say I am surprised at how busy I have been. I think I don't know how many hours I work a week. I work all the time, but I'm so happy. But I'm also very surprised at how busy I got since I quit my teaching job. I tell my husband every day, I cannot believe I had time to go to another, like the normal work. I cannot believe how that was even possible, because I feel like I'm even more busy now. But that's just a good thing. So thank you guys for the support. Thank you for watching my channel and buying my yarn and my knitting patterns. If it wasn't for you, CamijoKnit would not be a thing at all. So I really appreciate you guys supporting me and helping me and buying my stuff. And of course, I know you don't do that only to be nice, but also, of course, I hope because you like what I do. But I really appreciate that you do that. So thanks a lot for that. I think I will be wrapping this episode up. I know it has been a shorter episode than usual, but it has been a very long day, and it's actually getting a little dark outside, I can see. So next time, a little longer episode perhaps, but for now, this is all you get. Stay tuned for the little extra footage of the towers of advent calendars I have in the living room. Oops. I will be seeing you guys 2 weeks from now for episode 56 here on the channel. So until then, take care. Have a very nice weekend, guys. I'll see you later. Bye. Let me show you what all the advents look like before we ship them. We actually did ship 5 because there's, some that just went out the door today. But look at this.